problem solving and decision making. Why do we need this? We need it because everyone that wants to be great, that wants to be, please, this is not a sound though. That buzz is too much. Before the 2024 becomes scary. So, everybody will need the skills of solving problems. You know why? Because problems will always come. In Nigeria, we say, wahala no dey finish. Right? And it holds very true. I need you to understand this. Interestingly enough, we are often faced with scenarios whereby when we face challenges, hello, can I tell you what? Please, I need you to take what we are doing now, this particular course, serious. Where Christian is, life is straightforward. Life offers us equal opportunity. Problems. The same way you face challenges. That's how the world's richest people face challenges. That's how the CEOs, the multi-millionaires, the multi-billionaires out there, the celebrities, every damn person faces challenges. But when it comes to you Christians, when you are facing your challenge, you begin to get angry with God, as if there's anything special about it. Money finishes from anybody's hand. Money can finish from anybody's hand if you don't do the right thing. When these challenges come, Christians quickly switch to spiritual. Half of your problem will be solved if you can stop attributing everything that happens to a spiritual problem. How many of your problems? Half of your problems will be solved if you can stop thinking that way. If you can start thinking like a normal human being that God created. A normal human being created to use his mind. A normal human being created to reason and think. There is a spirit in man, and it is the inspiration of the Almighty that gives us understanding. So, we are talking about problem solving. Everybody faces problems, and we solve it in different ways. A simple scenario. Put a Christian sister in marriage right now, and she doesn't have a baby. A serious Christian sister. She will begin to run from one prayer house to another. Most likely begin to pray and fast for the fruit of the womb. Whereas, these are actually things that can be handled without prayer. A young man married, and then immediately after his marriage, he was quite close to me. In fact, a pastor working with me, and he married. We were happy, and it was up to 2 years or so, and he wasn't having a baby. And I went down to their states where they were for a program, and I was to preach, I think, and I called him and his wife, and I said, what's the problem? What's going on? And they said, they don't know, but they are praying about it. I said, how can you say you don't know? In 21st century, you don't know, and you are praying about it. Say, it sounds archaic. Sounds like people that are not exposed in life. Sounds like people that don't reason properly. For there to be a problem and you say you don't know in this jet age, in this age of knowledge, in this age where you know almost everything, you say you don't know. Even if you want to use faith, at least know what the problem is, so that you know the direction of the prayer. If it's here that is paining you, and you are touching here to pray for, and say, oh Lord, heal this leg, healing will come for the leg. So at least a good part of the problem is solved when the problem is known. So I said, hey, stop all these things. Go to the hospital. Run a test. You might find out it's a mere infection or something. And truly, they hit to the council, went to the hospital, and truly I think it was found out to be an infection or something, microorganisms, whatever. It was treated, and they gave birth. They gave birth. You see, God, by his infinite wisdom, had okay, so has brought about so much in technology, so much so that problems that looked impossible are now being solved. My point is, when things go wrong, Christians are quick to spiritualize everything. Everything, pray about it. And sincerely is a problem. Common sense should tell you that all is not well. If the same problem you are praying to solve, someone that is not born again solves it, and you are still praying, that's to tell you that you lack wisdom. So, there is a skill for problem solving and decision making. And these skills are what the highest earning people in the world apply to solve their problems. Because sincerely, God has given us all things that pertaineth unto life and godliness. He has given us all things, including problem solving. So it's in us. So if you look at it on the other hand, it becomes awkward again for you to run to heaven for everything. It doesn't make sense. You can't run to heaven for everything. You should learn to look inwards. Learn to look inwards and solve your problems by the wisdom of God. Mental skill that is crucial for navigating challenges, both personal and professional. It's a very, very critical skill. Critical skill. It's a skill you can use out if you must navigate through life's challenges. If you must pass through the challenges of this life, you must have this. So, I'm trying to define problem solving now. I said it involves the ability to identify and resolve issues or obstacles encountered in various situations. Again, I repeat, problem solving involves the ability to, number one, identify what is even the problem. It's where the problem is with a lot of Christians. They don't even identify. And what is the problem? I'm not getting a child. No, that is not the problem. That is not the problem. That you are not having, it's not the problem. It's a problem causing that one that you are seeing. So, if you want to be a problem solver, first of all, you must have the ability to identify. You must have the ability to what? Identify. What is the problem? Identify the problem. When a problem is half solved, when a problem is discovered, then it is half solved. But you are worse. Imagine you are going to hospital and you are in pains and you carried all manner of tests and they said, we did not see anything wrong. Yet, the person is worst. Of course, because they have not even identified. So they don't know what to treat. They don't even know what to treat. First of all, identify. Then after identifying, you analyze. This is the wisdom of God in solving problems. This is how God ordained that his children will handle matters. Not running to prayer mountains all the time for things that can be fixed. Someone has a problem with another person. He writes his name and takes it to pastor. No. Jesus said if you have a problem with somebody or somebody has a problem with you, what did he say you should do? Is to drop your offering and go and meet the person. Dialogue. Not to take the person's name for prayer. But today, that is what Christians do. That's our way of solving problems. Business is not working. What do? They go and pray. The first thing you do is to identify. Why is this business not working? That is under what? Analyze. Hello, everybody. You need this skill. Oh. If you like, leave your 2020. It's about prayer and fasting. Of course, you know we pray here. And you know we fast. I'm sure we have cleared that out, isn't it? So people are even running away from the prayer now. So, me well, I believe in a balanced life. Take that from me. A business is not working. You will see somebody straight carry his or herself that he or she came for counseling. Papa, business is not working. But by careful analysis, you might soon realize that number one, you are wrongly positioned. We are going to be talking about the SWOT analysis of problem solving shortly. I pray we get there. The SWOT analysis of problem solving. Now, when you look at it, you analyze, you say, I think I have a location problem. Example, I sell cement and my business is in the GRA, government reserved area. Here in Calabar, let's use state housing as an example. How many do you want to sell in a day? Now, when such a business is not working, do you go for prayer? But most Christians do. Sometimes when business is not working, sincerely, it is not prayer, it is called season. And you should just understand that this is one of those low-key seasons. And then you wait again, you continue to water the business and wait for your next harvest. But Christians do not understand these things. When challenge comes, sincerely, when challenge comes, I see some of these challenges as a season. There is a 7 year of plenty and a 7 years of what? Famine or lack. But what you do, the 7 years of plenty will determine how the 7 years of famine will be for you. So, when you see yourself suffering in the moment of famine, it simply means that you have not maximized, you have not used properly your 7 years of abundance.